Welcome back, everyone, to Anything You Want, the channel where stories about fame, love, and mystery intertwine in ways that keep you guessing long after the credits roll. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, tap the join icon to support our growing family, and don't forget to like and comment, because today, we're diving into the moment that has taken both the film industry and social media by storm. It was an ordinary afternoon on a bustling Istanbul film set, lights blazing, assistants running back and forth, the sound of clapperboards echoing through the studio. No one, not even the director, could have predicted that the day's romantic scene would become the most unforgettable take in recent Turkish cinema. Semra Arda and Gökberk Yildirim, two stars whose professionalism had been the talk of the crew for months, suddenly found themselves at the center of an on-screen moment so real that it blurred the line between performance and confession. As cameras rolled, their characters were supposed to share a quick, scripted kiss, a fleeting exchange meant to mark the emotional climax of the story. But what unfolded left the entire technical team frozen in disbelief. The kiss that followed wasn't merely rehearsed choreography, it was charged, magnetic, an eruption of everything unsaid between two people who had perhaps been dancing around their feelings for far too long. According to eyewitnesses, the director hesitated for several seconds before calling cut, almost entranced by the raw chemistry radiating before his eyes. When the cameras finally stopped, silence fell upon the set. Yet Semra and Gökberk didn't move apart immediately. They lingered, eyes locked, breaths shallow, smiles trembling as if they both knew that something had shifted. Those close to the scene say that the two actors even asked to repeat the take for precision, but it looked more like two hearts unwilling to let go. What began as fiction had turned into something far deeper. Crew members whispered about what they saw after filming wrapped. Some swore that Semra and Gökberk left the studio together, slipping past paparazzi who had already gathered outside. Others hinted that the laughter echoing from behind closed doors wasn't entirely professional. And within hours, social media detonated like a volcano. Hashtags ignited, #Semgökiss spread faster than wildfire, and fan accounts began dissecting the footage frame by frame. "That wasn't acting," one viral post read. "That was pure emotion." Body language experts were summoned to morning talk shows to analyze every millisecond of the now famous kiss. One expert declared on live television, "When an actress gently holds the back of her partner's neck without it being scripted, that's not direction, that's desire." Fans were ecstatic, tabloids ecstaticer. The internet collectively decided that a new couple had been born, whether or not the actors chose to admit it. Remember to like this video if you're already feeling the tension of this story, and stay tuned to Anything You Want, where we follow every twist of this unexpected romance. Back on set, things became even more intriguing. The director reportedly banned crew members from leaking footage, but rumors persisted that a makeup artist had secretly captured the aftermath, Semra resting her forehead gently on Gökberk's chest while he whispered something too soft to be caught on audio. Some claim he said, "It's about time," while others insist it was simply, "Are you okay?" But whichever version is true, one thing is certain, she didn't pull away. Instead, she drew closer, as if that brief exchange had finally dissolved the invisible wall between them. Their families, too, were not immune to the storm. Sources close to Semra revealed that her mother called her late that night to ask one burning question: "Are you in love?" Meanwhile, Gökberk's brother, after watching the leaked footage, jokingly texted, "If that's acting, win the Oscar now, even Brad Pitt couldn't pull it off like that." Screenshots flooded relatives' group chats adorned with hearts and fire emojis, and long-lost cousins suddenly reappeared offering unsolicited relationship advice. From that point on, the set was never the same. The two stars were inseparable, sharing coffee between scenes, laughing at private jokes, rehearsing lines alone behind closed doors. Even the staff began referring to them affectionately as the lovebirds. One insider claims that the director, half amused and half inspired, began rewriting parts of the script to include more romantic interactions, joking that their natural chemistry sells better than any line of dialogue. By now, the film's production had become more than a project, it was a living soap opera unfolding in real time. Tabloids prepared explosive front-page headlines. Was love born where no one expected it? While fans flooded comment sections with pleas for confirmation. The studio's marketing team, sensing opportunity, even floated the idea of releasing a behind-the-scenes documentary focusing on the rumored romance. 2 days after the kiss heard around the world, Semra Arda and Gökberk Yildirim appeared together at the Istanbul airport, supposedly en route to a contract signing related to the film's promotion. What should have been a simple professional appearance turned into an international spectacle. As soon as they stepped out of their car, photographers and fans swarmed them, shouting questions. Was it real? Are you a couple? Will you kiss on the press tour? Semra, visibly flustered yet glowing, tried to keep things light, saying softly, "It's all part of acting." But before she could say more, Gökberk placed his hand protectively on her shoulder, guiding her through the chaos. The cameras erupted in flashes, fans screamed for another kiss, and one particularly bold reporter shouted whether their contract included unlimited kissing clauses. Security intervened to maintain order, but the true shock came seconds before they entered the terminal. According to several videos that surfaced later that day, Semra turned slightly toward Gökberk and murmured, "Does it bother you if they ask us?" To which he responded, his voice steady and full of warmth, "As long as you're by my side, nothing bothers me." Within minutes, the quote went viral. Fans transformed it into a cinematic montage with sweeping orchestral music, edited movie trailers, digital posters, and even temporary tattoos for fan meetups. TikTok exploded with recreations of the moment, slow-motion edits, reaction compilations, and duets set to love songs. It wasn't just a celebrity rumor anymore, it had evolved into a cultural event. And while neither Semra nor Gökberk has issued an official statement, insiders whisper that the two have stopped pretending. They dine together during breaks, share scripts at the same table, and refer to each other by personal nicknames rather than character names. Onlookers describe their connection as undeniably genuine, and some even suggest that the producers are fast-tracking a sequel featuring the same pair, only this time, the romance on screen and off might finally align. Tell us in the comments, do you believe their kiss was scripted passion or spontaneous confession? And which Turkish stars would you like to see next on Anything You Want? No matter how the story unfolds, one thing is undeniable, that kiss didn't just seal a scene, it rewrote their story. Whether it becomes a fleeting chapter or a lifelong bond, Semra Arda and Gökberk Yildirim have already captured the imagination of millions, proving once again that sometimes the truest performances are the ones that escape the script. Thank you for watching Anything You Want. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join, and share this video if you believe in the kind of love that surprises everyone, even the actors themselves. Stay tuned, because this story isn't over yet. And who knows? The next twist might happen before the cameras even start rolling.